Marc Chapman, portfolio manager at Ginvest Principia Fund. Why was 2016 difficult for hedge fund equity strategies?
So 2016 was characterized by an unprecedented level of volatility in the macro arena. It started with concerns around an economic slowdown in China and a hard landing, together with a weak oil price, followed by the issues around Brexit in the summer, and then finally the reflation and the US election caused extreme uncertainty in the market. Now this led to aggressive movement in terms of positioning of portfolio managers. So funds which were underweight financials or underweight resources had to quickly rebalance their portfolios. Hedge funds who were short of these sectors had to cover quickly, and this created extreme volatility at a sector level. And at a stock level, there was less dispersion. So 2017 was characterized more by short covering rallies and aggressive macro volatility rather than fundamental dispersion from individual stocks.
Despite the difficult years for active management, the Principia portfolio is getting an excellent track record since inception. What is the volatility of the fund and how is this contained?
So the Principia fund follows a clear framework in terms of how it approaches the market. So we look at individual companies that have a clear self-help investment case, and we don't think on a thematic or macro basis. And that means that we derive a portfolio which is different from what the market holds and is idiosyncratic. In addition, we reduce our positions and cut things when they're going wrong, and we trade positions where we see volatility. Together, this means that the volatility of the overall fund is contained relative to the market, and the volatility is around 6% on a long-term basis, and we forecast that this should continue going forward.
What is your view on the European markets in 2017, and what do you expect for earnings for your companies?
So in the first instance, the European equities have been recovering because the market's been steered away from the deflation risk. And so the increase in inflation and increase in growth is positive for the market. And this reflation idea is still going on at the moment. Now, obviously, there's some risks to this outlook. If interest rates keep rising, then this could mean the discount rate becomes more of a problem. Also, there's political risk in Europe, elections in France, which may be a concern. But also on the macro front, the stimulus in China may reduce over time, and this may cause concerns later on. Now, with regard to our companies, we focus on individual companies where they can grow despite a more difficult environment. And so we're confident of showing more than 10% earnings growth on our long portfolio during 2017.